welcome live to the MAC in, again, a snowy morning here on MLK weekend on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. It's day 2 of the MLK Classic Tournament 2026 edition. So glad you can join us. Quadruple header today. Mike McGinnis on the call. Women's action first. Niagara County Community College Thunderwolves against the Montgomery College of Maryland Raptors. And without further ado, we're going to go courtside now with Mr. Joe Lotano on public address for the introductions, the singing of the national anthem, and the starting lineups. Take it away, Joe. And welcome back here to the Monroe Athletic Complex, and welcome live to day 2 of the 2026 MLK Classic Tournament. The first game up here, we're going to have a quadruple header today. Niagara County CC versus Montgomery College. Women's edition will be right now at 11 a.m. The men's teams will go at it at 1 p.m. and then the nightcappers will be Monroe Community College versus Monroe University. Women's game at 3, men's game, the final one at 5. Niagara County comes in 10-7. And yesterday, the Thunderwolves lost here versus Monroe University 88-55. Anna Astri, 15 points, 5 steals. Thunderwolves forced 23 turnovers. Azriel Hall had 13 points. Mustangs put up 44 points in each half in that win. And the starting lineup for Malik Agee's Thunderwolves will be as follows: Azriel Hall, Isabella Carabezos, Ava Bull, Anna Astre, and Atara Walker. Now for the Raptors, they come in at 10-6. They lost here yesterday, a close one, 58-53 to Monroe CC. 14 missed free throws for Montgomery. Well, that tells you the tale right there. Imani Dennis, what a game for her. She's had a great season, 31 points, 5 steals. Raptors forced 24 turnovers. Caitlin Howard, 9 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals. And their lineup will be as follows, for Tarlu Gask. And it will be Imani Dennis, Sanai Massenberg, Caitlin Howard, Ariana Sisk, and Ty Warwick. Montgomery wearing purple with black. Kind of reminds me of the Chris Webber, Vlade Divac edition of the Sacramento Kings. And purple with black, and the numbers above the name on the back. Again, very Sacramento Kings-like. And Niagara County, I guess this is their home uniform. It's gray with royal and white. So tip-off one by the Thunderwolves, and away we go. Here's Kara Betsos. I was very impressed with her yesterday. Cuts in left side, swings it back out. Right arcing three on the way, and a nice start here for the Thunderwolves. Anna Astri putting that one up and in. Special hello. I know told some folks out in Appleton, New York, that's upstate New York, tuning into this game. Want to say hi to them and thank them for tuning in, and welcome to everyone, wherever it is they're tuning in for this one. So glad you can join us as that one goes out of bounds, and the Thunderwolves will take over. Boy, Amani Dennis putting up 31 yesterday. One of the best individual performances we saw all day here. Here's Kara Betsos now. Boy, she doesn't have many options. They want her to take the shot here, and she's not afraid to. Big heave on the other side here. Looks like there was a foul on the right baseline. So they'll reset to 20 here. Well, you know, with flag football becoming a growing sport in NCAA, I got to tell you, Kara Betsos, I've seen her do these one-handed throws out there, traveling violation there. You know, you see these flag football teams, it's becoming a real growing sport in the NCAA. You know, we've seen Kara Betsos out there. Boy, she throws these one-handed tosses with ease and accuracy. She'd probably be really good at flag football. Just saying. There's a shot on the left baseline, and connecting is Yahira Williams. Here's Kara Betsos now. Swings it over to the three-point shooting Anna Astri, who drained one earlier. Pass deflected. This is trouble, and it's picked off. Here's Caitlin Howard with it now. Over to Amani Dennis. Boy, Dennis, a prolific scorer and a very smooth one guard to boot. This goes out of bounds here. Just swing it back out here on the left side. Shot on the way, off the marker there. Didn't hit the cylinder, so no reset. They got to be aware of that. I don't know if they are aware of that. Dennis is. She's going to launch a three off the mark. That's an offensive rebound and a reset. Swing it back out to Dennis. Boy, when in doubt, give it to Dennis. Off the mark, no good. Another offensive rebound. They were very good on the glass yesterday. They're going to bombs away again for three. Not happening. Out of bounds, and a good defensive stand there for over a minute there, it felt like, for the Thunderwolves. Asriel Hall will get it in there to Isabella Kara Betsos. Flips it over now to Ava Bull. I thought Bull was very good yesterday. Well, that's a 2-minute tripping call in the NHL. They'll say it's a personal foul here. Yahira Williams is the one who picks up that foul. Reset to 20 here. Strict defense on the inside. Look at Bull. Swing around, try to get that pass. My goodness gracious. Caitlin Howard was spinning, almost looked like she was doing the windmill on the floor there. My goodness gracious, all over the place. Boy, don't tell these girls it's 11 a.m. in the morning. They are ready to play, no doubt. Good hustle there. Oh, here's Dennis. Boy, you got to keep an eye on her. She is such a good scorer, and a nice floater up and in, the old hook shot. Sinai Massenberg, and Dennis gets the helper on that one. Look out now, forcing it in the right side. Good looking shot there. Walker couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound though. Azriel Hall, second lap. That's going to be a jump ball. Good defensive play by Amani Dennis. They'll say possession stays with Niagara CC here. Niagara County CC, I should say. Back inside. Here's Walker. Traditional post-up move. And putting it up and in is Atara Walker. 5-4 Thunderwolves. You see, 3 in the backcourt there, so they want to pressure. So they'll set it up now. Amani Dennis. Well, you know the game plan is going to be centered around her defensively. Azriel Hall with the steal and up and in. No! Couldn't get that one to go. And the Raptors will bring it up here. Swing it back over now. Inside that left baseline. Howard hook shot fouled on the way up there. Walker picks up the foul. First free throw. Off the mark. Remember, 14 missed free throws yesterday for this Raptors squad, although Amani Dennis was a brilliant 14 of 15 shooting the free throws. Second one off the mark. Rebounded away. By the way, Allison Millville checked in for Niagara County. Aaron pass, Dennis with the steal. Oh, and gives a little shove there to Karabetzos. Karabetzos saying, how did I get the foul call? You ran into me. And Karabetzos is going up to the ref saying, how could you call that? I don't know if that was going to be put on the old referee highlight reel, that one. First one on the way, up and in. Well, you better get the counter started on Dennis. How many is she going to pour in today? Well, there's 2 right there. As looks like Ariana Sisk checks back in here for the Raptors. Karabetzos brings it up here. Back now to Walker. Over now to Astri. Here's Millville. Back now to Azriel Hall. Floater gets it to go. Nice touch finish on the right elbow. 7-6. And you see the pressure immediately on the inbounds pass. They are attacking. Look out. Might have caused a turnover there. And that's where the pressure could play. I'll tell you, this is some defensive matchup here between the 2 point guards. Hit the outside frame with that shot. Taken away by Astri over to Karabetzos. Swings it outside Millville. Bombs away for 3. Off the mark. Possession, Raptors. And Alana Rivers will come in for Niagara. And it's going to be London Miller in for the Raptors. Pressure immediately on the inbounds here. They're not waiting for the last 2 minutes of the game to start ratcheting this up. They want to make it happen out here. Oh, look out there. Pressure, trouble, travel. Wow. That could have gone a whole bunch of ways. A travel, a foul, a jump ball, a timeout. Either way, it works. The goal is met there by the Thunderwolves. Hall gets it out to Karabetzos. Swings it out there to Rivers. Oh boy, Millville almost lost the handle, but is able to recover. Shot off the mark, no good. And I'll tell you what, Atara Walker is dialed in here. That's another bucket for her. And it's 9-6. Niagara CC. Oh, look out. Problems in the backcourt again. They get it over, and they'll set the offense. But, hey, that took 11 seconds just to figure it out here, and the ball is not moving. Dennis called for the double dribble there. And that's strange, as Dennis is such a slick ball handler. So, obviously, the defensive commitment working so far here for the Thunderwolves. Karabetsos into Azriel Hall. Hall with it now over to Karabetsos. Look out, swings inside. Thought Walker was fouled. Oh, lost the handle. It's on the ground. It's covered up. And it's going to be a jump ball possession, Raptors. But here comes the pressure again. You got to get it up quick. A little more passive this time with it. Set up, low right post, hook shot off the mark, no good. Contested rebound, and was there they're going to call it travel the other way. So possession goes to the Thunderwolves. Back to Rivers. Swings it out, bombs away. Karabetsos for three. Off the mark, no good. Nice offensive rebound, and read by Rivers. Jumper, right baseline, misses. And the rebound there goes to Williams. Back to Dennis in transition. Quickly gets it up to London Miller. Hard to the basket, and actually, check that. That was Angela Green. And a timeout call by the Thunderwolves. 3:08 to go first quarter. 9-8. Niagara County on top. We'll be back here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the MAC in downtown New Rochelle, New York on a snowy, once again, a very snowy January day here on MLK weekend. So glad you can join us. 9-8 first quarter. Thunderwolves with a precarious lead as a turnover forced here. Here's Dennis. Swings it inside, pass deflected, back to Karabetsos, who got poked in the eye there. Yeah, she's shaking it off there. Look out now, going coast to coast. Hall, almost got that one to go. Walker with a shot, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound away here. Here comes Dennis. Driving in, hook shot. Boy, that was rough from the hip pocket. Across the grain there. Not an easy shot. Raptors take a 10-9 lead. Pass, nobody home. Possession, Raptors. Shania Balo comes in for the Thunderwolves. And here we go. This is set up now. Oh, look out. Shot on the way and a foul called on Karabetsos. That's two on her. That is going to complicate matters. Coach Angie not exactly thrilled about that one. First one for Dennis, up and in. Second one on the way, up and in. As it looked like Sinai Massenberg just checked in. And here we go. Look out, three on the left side, off the mark, no good there by Balo. And it's rebounded away, and the Raptors trying to extend this run they're on here. Here's Green with it now. Right side of the arc, feeds it inside, wide open, and the finish for Sinai Massenberg. 90 seconds to go. Thunderwolves need an answer here. Balo forces one up and in on the left baseline, and it's 14-11. Massenberg will try to bring it up here, and will. Kind of a short pass, traveling violation, possession. Thunderwolves. Ava Bull checks in for Niagara County. As Karabetsos give and go pass with Anna Astri. Astri with it now. Swings it to Karabetsos. Back over Balo, almost lost the handle, 1 minute to go here in the first. Astri, strong move to the rim, couldn't get it to go. Loose ball rebound. Bull doing a good job. Out to Millville for three. Couldn't get it to go. Loose ball and a rebound, Astri. Baseline jumper three on the left side. Off the mark, no good. Bull swings it out. Was she fouled? She was fouled. Millville was fouled there. Looked like London Miller might have been charged with the foul. 44.4 left. Backdoor pass, Astri. Good setup there from Balo. And it's 14-13 Raptors. Massenberg slowly brings it up here. Pass. Oh, I thought that was going to go out of bounds. Traveling violation. I actually thought the ball went out of bounds, but either which way, possession Thunderwolves, and shot clock is turned off. Swing it around now. Look out, here's a three on the way. Off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound, and Millville, another offensive board there. Get one more shot, they'll send it out to Astri for three. Open look, and drains it to end the first quarter with a bang. 16-14, Thunderwolves on top. We'll have second quarter action when we return on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back live here to the Monroe Athletic Complex. Boy, we had a great end to that first quarter. Astri opened up the scoring with the three, and at the same exact spot, bang, put it in for three to end the first quarter, 16-14. Thunderwolves on top. Mike McGinnis on the call. Thanks for joining us here on day 2, 2026 edition of the MLK Classic Tournament. We have 4 great games for you today. And we're kicking it off with a good one here between the Raptors and the Thunderwolves. Karabetsos swings it out. Millville for three. Off the mark. And a rebound there by Caitlin Howard. I got to tell you, though, Thunderwolves have been very good on the offensive glass so far. So just keep that in mind. Green now swings it inside. Howard gets it to go. Tied up at 16 here. Listen to this game live on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us wherever it is you're joining us from. Please leave us a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And Astri is red hot. Connects again on that right side. Boy, they got to push her off that side there. She looks awfully comfortable. And it's now 19-16. Third tray. There's a steal. Balo leads it ahead for Millville. Getting back, trying to defend is Green. Couldn't get it to go. Oh, that's a break there for the Raptors. Massenberg brings it up now. No pressure coming. Pass just inside. That's going to be a foul on Balo. Make contact with Green there. Monty Dennis summoned back in here. She doesn't get much rest for the Raptors. Miller bring this one back in. Over to Dennis. Bombs away, left arcing three, misses. A lot of boxing out there. Two different Thunderwolves fall. Who is possession to? I think it might be the Raptors. Yeah. And Atara Walker, who looked strong there in that first quarter, checks back in here for the Thunderwolves. Pass on the inside. Miller shot off the mark, gets her own rebound, and she was fouled on the play. Miller walking around a little gingerly there, so it's something to keep an eye on. Non-shooting foul. They'll swing it back in on that left baseline. Back outside, here's Howard. Driving in, gets that stolen away. That's on the floor again. My goodness, great. Look at Miller. Somehow grab that ball. Don't want to bring up any sore subjects to our listeners out in Niagara County. Almost a similar play to that non-interception called interception last night there in what will go down as an infamous playoff game between the Broncos and the Bills. Now Miller was on the top of that, somehow wound up with the ball, but they're going to give this to Niagara County. Swings it back out there. Balo. Back out. Carabezzo's three. Connects. And I'll tell you what, Thunderwolves certainly looking good from long range so far. Yes. It looked like you hear a Williams checked in here for the Raptors. Massenberg on the feed to Dennis. Here's Howard. Massenberg attacks jumper, right baseline, off the mark. Put back, wild looking shot. Williams, my goodness. That thing went 10 feet up in the air and kind of pogoed in. Well, I tell you, you could try practicing that 10 times. You couldn't get it to work, but it worked in that one. 7.5 to go in the first half. Carabezzos swinging it over now to Ava Bull. Drives in, left elbow, hook shot. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound. Walker can't get it to go. Rebound to Sisk. Dennis will settle it down here. Back inside. Sisk had that stolen away. Here's Atara Walker. Back over to Balo. Shot on the way. Couldn't get it to go. Walker, wherewithal to pull it back out there. Carabezzos, try to feed it inside. Not sure Walker was expecting that. And I think there was a travel there. It was. Possession, Thunderwolves. So Niagara County gets a break there. 22-18. Thunderwolves lead it here, 6:52 to go in the first half. Got to get it in here. That's 5 seconds. Good defense there for the Raptors. They kind of had a look with Ava Bull on that left baseline. They couldn't quite connect. And Adriana Kennedy comes in. Angela Green comes in for the Raptors, and away we go. Zamani Dennis with it now. Back over awkwardly inside. Howard lost the handle. Bull comes up with it, gets it to Karabetzos. Hard swing there. Inside, they want to find Walker. She's denied. Oh, look at Bull. Whoa. Bull came running in, out of control there, and collided with Howard. Second foul on her. Millville comes in here for Niagara County. Dennis brings it up here. Across the green to Green. Inside now, Williams feeds Howard, couldn't get it to go. Possession. Raptors 15 on the shot clock. Look out on the left baseline now. Green swings it out to Dennis. Back inside there, trying to make a move. Massenberg, oh, that could have been an offensive foul. It certainly was. And here we go. Back in. Karabetzos now. Back over to Azriel Hall. Here's Karabetzos. Almost lost the handle. Dennis trying to get the steal there. Pass in, look out. That could have been a foul called. Nothing called, and it's a turnover. Here's Massenberg. Strong to the basket, gets it. 22-20 now. Karabetzos now. Back over to Kennedy. Swing it across here. Karabetzos gets the feed from Hall. Karabetzos trying to get a screen. Look out. Dennis swats it out of bounds. Possession, 10 seconds for the Thunderwolves. Kennedy back over now. Oh, to Karabetzos. What's going on here? Reset to 10. They had to reset to 20. All right, so yeah, it's reset to 10 here. There we go. Karabetzos trying to get the screen set up. She wants Dennis away. Now she draws a foul on Dennis. That's her first. Ty Warwick back in here for the Raptors. Sideline out of bounds, corner of the Raptors bench. It'll be Hall getting it into Karabetzos here. Back to Hall. Karabetzos right baseline three, off the mark. Loose ball, rebound. Howard came up with it, contested, maybe not. And boy, I'll tell you, Walker has had herself a good game out there, and there's a little chippiness and extra whistles and this and that and the other thing. Oh, boy. The referee comes in with a whistle in hand, giving a look like he's the, don't forget he's the sheriff in town. Everybody backed off. And possession goes to the Raptors. All right, Dennis gets the feed in there from Green. Back from Warwick to Dennis, over to Green now. Green trying to find inside, pass deflected out. Possession. Thunderwolves. So, Hall gets it into Carabezos here. Back to Walker. Over to Carabezos now. And she is fouled by Howard. Ariana Sisk checks back in here for the Raptors. Back into Walker, hook shot. A little too strong. Swings it back out. Millville for three. Off the mark. Walker almost had that one. And Williams comes up with a wild shot. Couldn't get it to tame Kennedy. Oh, tangled up with Carabezos. Boy, Carabezos is taking a physical toll here the last 2 days. Millville for three. And connects on the right baseline. Well, Carabezos is down. You know, she has been seriously banged up here. I mean, it could be a multitude of reasons. And she is kind of skipping along to the bench there. Hopefully she's all right. Oh, she is in some pain. And hopefully she's okay. They can ill afford to lose her. Keep an eye on her. Hopefully it's just the wind knocked out of her. 3:57 to go in the first half. Here we go. Green gets it back in here. Hard swing off. A little too hot to handle for Warwick. And possession will go to the Thunderwolves. Hall being flanked there by Rivers to the left. Millville with it now. Back to Rivers. Look out. Astri got tangled up or travel. Well, I could see that. And possession will go to the Raptors. There has been no real tempo to this game. It's just been start and stop with forced turnovers and fouls and traveling violations. Pat, like, there's an interception. Boy, a heck of a play there in the midcourt. Backdoor pass, beautiful. Rivers fouled on the way in. Heck of a steal there to start that by Azriel Hall. Rivers to the line here. Can't get that one to go. Second one off the front of the rim, no good. Here we go. Dennis up with it now, 25-20. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the first half. Niagara County on top of Montgomery College here. Boy, Dennis fouled on Rivers, her first. Dennis trying to bring it back in and will. Over to Angela Green. Back to Dennis on the left side of that arc here. Bombs away for three and connects. Oh, smooth looking shot by Amani Dennis. Rivers Brings it up slowly there as Hall takes the one guard duties. Millville out of control shot there. Couldn't get it to go. And rebounded away by Sis quickly. Gives it to Dennis. Oh, Karabetsos on the bench. You got to take advantage. Raptors missed that one out of bounds. Possession, Thunderwolves. Hall brings it up here with Rivers to her right. Gives it over to Millville. Back to Rivers, being pressured by Warwick. Got the pass inside. Astri lost the handle on it on the way up. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the first half, 25-23. Thunderwolves with a precarious lead here. Massenberg. Looks like Karabetsos is going to check back in, so she's okay. Posting up. Massenberg lost the handle. Strong defense by Walker. Loose ball, and Sisk will draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Rivers picks up her second foul. Karabetsos will come in. First free throw on the way here. Off the mark. Second free throw. Off the mark, and the struggles continue for the Raptors. Here's Rivers on the feed there. From Astri, look out top of the key. They'll go around left baseline three. Astri off the mark. Strong rebound, Walker. Back out there, Karabetsos. They fling it down the left baseline. +1 finish. On Astri on a dart fed to her there by Karabetsos. And she'll try to complete the three-point play traditionally at the line. London Miller checks back in for the Raptors. And Allison Milva, I don't even know if she got on the bench from the first time she checked out. She's back in. So, Astri to the line here. She'll make it happen. Three-point play completed, 28-23. With 90 seconds to go in the first half, Thunderwolves on top here. Look out on the front court. Pass deflected. Possession, Montgomery. Here we go. Thrown back in. Floater. That was rejected. I think it was Rivers who got the block, and she drew a foul here on London Miller, and that's her third. So you hear a Williams back in for the Raptors. Rivers to the line here. First free throw up and in. Second free throw. Off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Astri can't get it to go. And rebounded away here by Massenberg. She's in trouble. Throws that one corralled in. I'll tell you, I thought that was going to go out of bounds. Big break there for the Raptors. Warwick saved the possession. Angela Green couldn't get it to go. Sisk can't get it to go. Loose ball on the floor. Look at this, my goodness gracious. And picked up. Jumper, Massenberg, right elbow, can't get it to go. Millville has been in the middle of it here. She's had a good half. Comes up with that loose change. Gets it over to Karabetsos. Here's Rivers now, 33 seconds to go in the first half. They swing it over. Karabetsos fakes the pass, goes for a three, off the mark. A save there, but an intercept by Green on the save from Hall. Foul called on Rivers. That's going to be her third. Angela Hall to the line here. Excuse me, Angela Green to the line. Balo comes in here to relieve Rivers off the bench. And Green gets that one to go. And that one lost, but a rebound flung up there by, it looked like Sisk, and couldn't get it to go. Loose ball, possession, Thunderwolves. Oh, intense moments there for the Thunderwolves. 29-24, they lead it with 11.1 to go in the first half. They'll set up for a last-second shot here. Karavetsos looks around, wants Astri to get the three off. Can't get it to go, and that'll do it. 29-24. Niagara County on top of Montgomery College. Second half action when we return on the other side of the break on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back to the Monroe Athletic Complex. We're about to start the second half here between the Thunderwolves of Niagara County Community College and the Montgomery College Raptors. Mike McGinnis on the call. Thanks so much for joining us. It's 29-24 Thunderwolves. They're in the gray, Raptors in the purple. Baseline three and draining it. A big start here to the second half, and the biggest lead for the Thunderwolves. They're up by 8. Some of the stats here, boy, were they telling, and there is another one. That was the main one I was going to get to. Let's look at some of the stats of the first half here. 14 points for Anna Astry. She led all scorers. She's off to a good start. Also 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Tara Walker, 4 points, 8 rebounds so far for the Thunderwolves. Thunderwolves got to the free throw line just 5 times, connected on only 2, so they want to work on that all the way around. Bull swings it out there to Karabetsos, trying to make a double-digit lead. Bombs away for 3, off the mark, no good. Astry, strong rebound once again. Walker, she'll get to the line. Now, I was surprised by this. Thunderwolves were out-rebounded 25-19, but they had the 12-10 edge on the offensive rebounds. That's why it seemed like they had more than they actually did. On the Raptors side, Amani Dennis held to just 9 points so far. She also has 3 personal fouls. First free throw off the mark there by Walker. 6 points for Massenberg. But here's the problem that you have for Montgomery. 18 turnovers in the first half. You have that one right now. They already have 19 turnovers. They're able to force 12, but when you have 19 turnovers, missed free throw there. Both these teams have struggled with ball control so far and with free throws. Shot off the mark, no good. Rebound swung out. There was a foul called there. I think that was on Tara Walker, her first. I think the ref had his back to me there and couldn't see the hand signal. But it's a repossession, reset to 20 here for the Raptors. Trying to feed it inside there. Wild pass, nobody home. And the Thunderwolves will get it going there. Here we go. Well, got some Thunderwolves fans in the crowd here, making a hearty trip down. That's a 6 to 8 hour trip. Memory serves. Somebody could give me the accuracy on that. I'd appreciate it. Feed inside. Walker's had a strong game. Hook shot. There you go. Might have gotten clipped on the way through. 10-point lead here for Niagara County. So the Raptors have to recalibrate it here and figure it out in a hurry. Green back over. Warwick found a lane and gets it to go. Dennis on the bench. That's a big problem for this team to negotiate. Ava Bull almost lost it but recovers. Hall back out to Karabetsos. Back inside. Look out, Hall. Swings it out. And a 3 just missed. Nice rebound. Boy, how did Hall come up with that? Hits the deck, nothing called, and I don't know how she didn't get that one to fall. That was a great-looking shot. It's up right there for the Thunderwolves. Look out. High shot off the mark, no good. Walker the rebound at Karabetsos. Swing in pass there to Bull. Backdoor pass, but a foul called there. Massenberg called for it. Millville comes in here for Niagara County. Pass on the inside, and boy, I'll tell you what, Anna Astry continues to excel here. Re-ups it to 10 for the Thunderwolves. Pressure coming. And And a step out and a forced turnover again. This defense for Niagara County really picking up some traction here. As Azriel Hall gets it in there to Karabetsos. Back to Astri, back over to Karabetsos. Left side, Karabetsos feed from Hall. Astri almost lost the handle on it. Karabetsos drives in, left elbow, swings around, back out, right baseline, three, connecting. Boy, Raptors need to call a timeout. They certainly do. 39-26, Niagara County on top, 6:38 to go. Third quarter, we'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here to the MAC. And boy, a rip-roaring start here to the second half for the Thunderwolves. Have staked them to a 13-point lead. And complicating matters for the Raptors is Amani Dennis is saddled with 3 fouls on the bench right now. All right, so I don't know what's going on with the personnel here, but here we go. Raptors have it set up. Green has got to bring it in here. All 5 in the front court there. Niagara not going to make it easy, and ooh, a foul called. Coach Angie was hoping for a turnover. Massenberg in for the Raptors. The defensive pressure has worked big time here for the Thunderwolves. Look at this. Pressure in the backcourt. They're not making much movement. 2 seconds, a problem. Jump ball. 1 second to get it over. And right now the Raptors might have to try the old Jameis Winston, throw it up and somebody will catch it. Maybe not the person you want to. Oh, yeah, something like that right there. That was picked off. Oh, here come the Thunderwolves. Coast to coast with the most. Azriel Hall banks it up and in. 15 points for her. Here comes the pressure. Oh, look at Karabetsos. Oh, that is picked off. Astri, almost like a pick 6 on that one. And here we go as Sis gets it over to Massenberg. Williams, strong drive to the basket. Hit the deck, nothing called. Oh, look out. Whoa, look out there. Jump ball getting very testy out there. 43-26. And I don't blame Coach Gask at all. You got to bring in Dennis. 3 fouls or not, you're going to have a comeback. She's the best chance you have at it. You got to get her in the game. So she checks in Karabetsos. You know is keenly aware of that. as are the rest of her teammates, to try to do some kind of isolation defense on Dennis. Try to draw a foul on her. They feed it inside. Ava Bull swings it out. Karabetsos fakes mid-range jumper. Right side, off the mark, no good. Strong rebound there. Massenberg, and look at that. Interference by Karabetsos. Brilliant job to force the pick off. And that time it was Balo who got the intercept. Look out, nice ball facilitation. Left baseline three off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound. Williams has it. Back to Massenberg. And they want to free Dennis up to shoot. That's why they have Massenberg bring it up here. Under 5 to go here in this third quarter. Green lost the handle on it. Possession. Thunderwolves. Rivers, Walker, and Kennedy all come in. Karabetsos will bring the ball over. And here we go. Back now over to Balo. Swings it across now. Inside, Walker recovers. Back to Rivers here. Push to that right side. Find some space in the interior, but not much. Kennedy post up left side. Throws up a prayer. Can't get it to go. No reset. That's a shot clock violation. Did not hit the cylinder. Did not hit the cylinder. Possession Raptors. Dennis will have to bring it up here. Look out, forced turnover again. Balo up and in. Tell you, Karabetsos has been a terror defensively out there in the backcourt. Now Balo's like, let's see if I can do it. And pushed out. That's going to be a foul there on Balo. That's her second foul. Massenberg will try to get this back in here for the Raptors. Gets it to Dennis. Oh, Massenberg didn't expect the pass. Somehow recovers, takes a shot off the mark, no good. Loose ball, got her own rebound, fell down in the process. Oh, my. Tense moments there for the Raptors. Look out now. Dennis glides through. Shot off the mark. Possession. Thunderwolves. 1 p.m. Montgomery College, Niagara County, men's side. Going to tangle. We're going to have a timeout here. 3:22 to go, third quarter. 45-26. Thunderwolves on top. We'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back here to the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And a big start here to the third quarter is staked. The Thunderwolves to a big lead here, 45-26 over Montgomery College. Game 1, Day 2, 2026 MLK Classic Tournament here live from the MAC in New Rochelle, New York. Mike McGinnis on the call. Runner for Karabetsos. Hits the deck, can't get it to go. And the loose ball rebound. It gets over to Dennis. Under 3 to go here in the Third quarter, bombs away for three off the mark, no good. Loose ball rebound, and they'll say it goes to Niagara County. Balo will bring it in here. Back to Karabetzos. Drives in on that right side behind the back dribble there. Karabetzos launches a three. Didn't have the legs on it. Out of bounds. Possession. Raptors. Miller checks in along with, looks like, Howard out there. And Montgomery, quick feed there. Howard immediately to Dennis. They didn't want to get trapped in the defensive schematic there. Dribbles out there to Miller. Shot didn't have the legs on it there. Goes out of bounds, and possession, Niagara County. That is the starting and stopping, very physically taxing on the players, because there is no continuous flow. The clock just starts and stops, starts and stops. And it's been a very disjointed flow to this. I wouldn't even say there's a flow to this game, as Kennedy is fouled on the way in there. Sisk draws the foul. Kennedy to the line here. First free throw up and in. Second one on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. 20-point lead here for the Thunderwolves, their biggest of the day. Here's Miller with it now. Swings it out there to Dennis. Dennis has got to wave the traffic here, there, and everywhere, and Balo fouls her. That's her third. Here's a three by Dennis on the right baseline, misses. Long rebound to Sisk. Back to Dennis. Feed inside, Howard couldn't quite connect. Kennedy comes up with the steal. Kennedy, lead pass for Rivers, a little too far. And it'll be possession Raptors with 87 seconds to go in the quarter. Look out, Sisk. Oh, this is a problem when you're not moving. They get it over to Dennis. Into the front court. Tries to go down the lane. Backdoor pass, right baseline. Off the mark, Miller. Misses. Rebounded away by Walker. Quickly gets it to Karabetzos. Coming up on 1 minute to go. Beautiful feed. Walker the finish. 22-point lead for Niagara County. Dennis quickly gets it over to Angela Green. Green on the left side. Has an angle, draw foul. Astri comes in here for the Thunderwolves. Angela Green to the line here. Shot on the way up and in. Second one, up and in. 48-28 now. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. Swinging around now to Rivers on the right baseline. Balo, backdoor pass, might have traveled. 3-second paint violation. So, possession Raptors. Pass back in. Howard comes up with it. Swings it back over to Dennis in the front court to Angela Green. Green lost the handle on it. Covered by Walker. Quickly to Karabetsos. Under half a minute to go. And how about that? Double dribble there. In transition. That's a strange call. Karabetsos didn't agree. 26.9 left. Shot clock reset to 20. Dennis now. Almost lost the handle on it there. Looking around. She's in trouble. That's stolen away. Rivers, nice feed. Astri sets her feet. Connects. Boy, Rivers gets the assist and the steal in that sequence. 50-28. And the Raptors lost it again. Last second shot, they couldn't get it off. Tough break for them. They're up comfortably after 3, 50-28. We'll have fourth quarter action when we return on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here. Start of the fourth quarter from the MAC. And it's a dominating performance so far by Niagara County. They lead it 50-28 as we get to the final 10. Mike McGinnis on the call. Thanks for joining us. Game 1 of 4 today as day 2 of the 2026 MLK Classic Tournament is underway here from the MAC. Post up. Here's Miller. Hook shot. Gets it to go. And I believe this is the first quarter that Niagara County didn't start the scoring with a 3, but they answer on the other end immediately. Walker's had herself a fine game. Gets a basket there. Quick transition. Look out. Out of control. That's a basket. Thought that could have been a travel. They let it go. Massenberg gets it up and in. So understandably, the Raptors want to go as fast as possible. Oh, a 3. That just missed. Balo had that thing all synced up. Just couldn't get it to tame down. Here's Dennis now with it. Swings it over. Massenberg steps back for a 3. Connects! On the left side. Oh, the scoring. This is the best scoring sequence we've seen all day from Montgomery. Oh, look out. Astri hits the deck after the miss and the putback finish, and Walker continues to be very complimentary with the scoring. Timeout as Coach Adji wants to slow it down a little. We'll step aside. 54-35, Niagara County on top. We'll step aside on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back to the MAC. After the timeout, possession Raptors. Thunderwolves up here 54-35 on Montgomery College, Maryland. Mike McGinnis on the call. Nice feed down low. Another quick basket here by the Raptors. 54-37. Here's Karabetsos now on the right side. Goes left, swings it back out. Astri for three. Just off the mark. Another rebound. And boy, they cannot stop Walker. That's their third putback finish. And back up by 19 go the Thunderwolves. 2 minutes gone by here in this final quarter. Here's Miller now. Swings it inside. Howard sets up. Shot off the mark. Sisk was pushed off the mark, and Rivers picks up her fourth foul. Well, Millville, Bull, and Hall all come in for Niagara County here. Pass inside, beautiful setup to London Miller. Boy, this is, again, I have to say, this is the best offensive output we've seen all day by the Raptors. Look out now, pass deflected out of bounds, possession. Thunderwolves. Pass inside there. Bull swings it back out. Set up three there. Off the mark. If I were the Thunderwolves offensively, the way the Raptors are playing now, I'd be very methodical. Chewing up as much time, driving into the low post as possible. I would not help them out by taking threes. Top of the key three. Massenberg trying to buy a foul there. Possession, Thunderwolves. 56-39, Niagara County on top of Montgomery College. Of course, Montgomery College, Niagara County, men's basketball action coming up about 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Karabetsos, coast to coast with that one. 19-point lead for Niagara County, under 7 to go. Long pass into Howard, sets up left baseline, has to kick it back out to Massenberg. Foul away from, or 3 seconds, sorry. So, possession, Niagara County. Williams and Green come in for the for the Raptors. Karabetsos gets it over now to Hall. Here's Ava Bull. Karabetsos drives down the lane, gets it to go. 60-39. Thunderwolves on top here. Here's Angela Green now. Actually, check that. That's Amani Dennis. Apologies. Dennis, nice crossover move. Mid-range jumper, left side. Can't get it to go. Strong rebound. Allison Millville has been strong today. Gets the pass inside to Ava Bull. Nice job keeping it alive to Millville. Swings it out to Karabetsos. Drives in low, right post. Shot off the mark by Bull. Deflected out, last touched by the Raptors. Timeout called. Raptors, 5:46 to go in this one. 60-39, Niagara County. We'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. Welcome back. 5:46 left in regulation. 60-39 lead for the Thunderwolves here over Montgomery College of Maryland. Mike McGinnis on the call. Possession Thunderwolves. Balo in with it now. Swings it back inside. Reverse layup. Beautiful. +1 finish. Oh, Azriel Hall with a dandy that time. Biggest lead of the day here for Niagara County. London Miller in for the Raptors. Here's the free throw. Hall gets it to go. 3-point play completed. And it's a 24-point lead now for Niagara County with 5.5 to go. Pressure coming in the backcourt. Look out. That could have been an offensive foul. And it was. Illegal screen. And very rare you see that in the backcourt. Well, now what are they going to reverse it? Oh, they did. How about that? And Hall gets called for the foul. Carabezzo said she wanted a flop call. Dennis gets it over to Green now. Green on that left baseline. Oh, she's running out of rails. She might have fell out. I'm going to say that Hall fouled her. AG can't believe it. Massenberg checks in for the Raptors. Dennis flings it in right to her. Dennis for three, off the mark. Loose ball. Miller had a possession on it and then rolled out of bounds, so tough break for her. 5:10 to go in this one. Carabezzo's feed ahead there. Nobody home. So the Raptors, here's Massenberg for three. That's going to be a two. She stepped on the line there. Nice shot, though. 63-42. Here's Carabezos now with it. Looks around hard, fling out Millville for three. Off the mark, long rebound. Bull trying to get there, and it's dragged down by Dennis. Dennis trying to go coast to coast. She draws a foul there with 4:32 to go in this one. Boy, Hall, who had a clean slate there, now has 3 fouls in the span of about a minute and a half here. Two shots coming for Dennis. Gets that one to go. Second free throw misses, long rebound, and Dennis somehow comes up with it. Takes a three, didn't have the legs on it, but recovered by Miller. No reset. Massenberg feeds it to Dennis. Dennis steps back long two, off the baseline, no good. Strong rebound, Miller gets it to go. 63-44 now for the Thunderwolves. Here's Hall with it now. Swings it around. Balo. Pass deflected and picked off there. Williams quickly ahead to Dennis. Dennis pull-up jumper, right elbow. Gets it to go. 63-47 now. Raptors want to speed the tempo up here. Carabezzo smartly pulls up, wants to waste some time off the clock here. Here's Bull. Bull swings it out. Millville for three. Off the mark, long rebound, dragged down by Massenberg. Massenberg gets it to the front court here. Pass almost picked off. They called a foul there on, who is that? Looks like it's on Bull. Her third. Walker and Astri come in. Or the Thunderwolves. Howard to the line. First free throw up and in. Second free throw. Off the front of the rim. Possession, Niagara County. 3:10 to go, 63-47. They lead it. Look out now. They feed it back in here. To Karabetsos. Karabetsos not happy, not getting help here. Oh, look out, a turnover. Here's Dennis with it now, under 3 minutes to go. Gets it out to Howard, takes a jumper, right elbow, can't get it to go. Put back, Williams draws the foul on Walker with 2:43 to go. Shot up and in by Yahira Williams. Second free throw. Off the mark. Possession. Thunderwolves. Rivers comes in, 4 fouls to give Karabetsos a rest here. Push back in here to Hall. Pressure coming. Brings it up quickly, though. Feed over to Rivers. Back to Walker here. Travel call. Wow. That is a strange call. 2:21 to go. Timeout and a good one by the Thunderwolves. Lead has been shrunk to 15 with 2:21 to go. We'll step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back here. 2:21 to go. Rally in the bones, perhaps, of the Raptors. Once down by 24, have whittled it to 15 with 2:21 to go. So, oh, look out. That could have been an offensive foul called. Was it? It's going to be on Bull. How about that? Bull can't believe it. Howard will go to the line. Bull can't believe it. She's just going to walk away. Probably the smartest thing she can do. First free throw, up and in. 2 timeouts aside here. Second one off the mark, deflected. Raptors control. Dennis top of the key, shading left. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Massenberg drives in, shot, she draws a foul. And Bull is fouled out of this game. Karabetsos and Walker come back in. Massenberg to the line here with 1:56 to go. Connects. Second free throw up and in. 63-51. Karabetsos bringing it up now. Swings it over there to Astri. Here's Walker with it now. Under 100 seconds to go now. Karabetsos looks around down the lane, left side, left it open, puts it up and in. Timeout called, 1:31 to go. 65-51, Niagara County will step aside here on the Monroe Mustangs YouTube channel. And welcome back. 91 seconds to go here. 65-51. Niagara County on top of the Raptors. Raptors in the backcourt. They have 2 timeouts left. Dennis for 3. Connects. Karabetsos brings it up here. Time is the friend of the Thunderwolves here. There's a shot. Oh, boy, they can't stop her. Karabetsos with 2 massive buckets here in the closing stages of this one. 1 minute to go. Dennis, step back 3 off the front of the rim. No good. Long rebound. Somebody was fouled down low. Foul is on Millville. She can't believe it. 53.5 seconds to go in this one. Williams to the line. First free throw up and in. Now there's a whistle. What happened? There was a technical? A technical foul assessed in between free throws. That's rare, I think. So Williams gets another one. I don't know who that was assessed to. Free throw up and in. And now another free throw. This is Massenberg now. Oh, very strange. That one's up and in. 67-57. (67-58). And the Raptors get possession. Here we go. Throw this back in now. Under a minute to go. It's now a 9-point lead. Once was 24. And a shot off the mark there. Foul on Dennis. It's an offensive foul. That's her fourth possession. Thunderwolves. Pass back in here to Karabetos. Bring it ahead here. She can hang on to this thing as long as she wants. Stunned there, not trying to foul her. And there's a bucket there for Anna Astri. Under half a minute to go, 11-point lead for the Thunderwolves. Raptors had more points in this quarter than they had the first three combined. Look out now. Under 15 to go. Dennis swings it over. And a foul called there on the baseline. Millville. That's her third. Yeah, and I agree here. The Thunderwolves players are saying, let's go. I mean, we're getting like endless litigation from the referees on every foul. Nobody's interested. Just play the game. First free throw up and in. My goodness gracious. Second one off the mark. Put back finish +1. Heads up play for Howard. Oh, they caught the Thunderwolves napping on that one. Howard can't get that one to go. Walker fouled immediately. Non-shooting foul, 5.9 seconds to go. Back in, they get it to Karabetos. That'll do it. Niagara County will get a split in the 2026 MLK Classic Tournament. They get a 69-61 win over Montgomery. Second game coming up here. Montgomery, Niagara County in about 25 minutes on the men's side. We'll be back.